Good morning there people, how are we doing today? So, today's ride out is a bit of a British revolution. We have Mark on his Harley and we have Spider on his Royal Enfield. And we are heading north today for a change. We're not heading west or south out to the mountains or out to Tyne, we're heading north. Where we're going to go and have a little look around there. But it just gives me a chance to reacquaint myself with this beautiful machine without having to worry about the rigours of cornering and having to concentrate on my actual riding. So this is the first ride out since I got back to Saudi Arabia on Monday night. The topic for this blog is pretty much a humongous thank you to everybody that I've met and I've dealt with over the last 3 weeks whilst I've been in the UK. Starting, of course, at the Silly Sausage Fest, which took place at Loomies the day after I got back into the country. I was able to shift my flight slightly so that I was able to get along and make that on my SV. And I have to say, I was absolutely blown away by the love and the support that I received when I pitched up to Loomies. I was genuinely humbled by how many people had a vague idea of who I was. Social media and the vlogging community working together, it really does work, and I really do appreciate it. So we've pulled off the highway and we are now on our way to Souk Okaz. A souk is basically like a marketplace, sort of a collection of loads of little shops and market stalls, tend to be grouped together in a bunch. So downtown you've got the car souks, which is all the car spares, cars, accessories, tyre places. The electronic souk, phone souk, which is where you get all your mobile phone accessories, buy your cheap phones, knock off phones, get your repairs done and stuff. Gardening souk, where you buy all your gardening accessories, tools, seeds and gear. So this is one of the biggest souks apparently, but I think it's just like I say, a big marketplace. But the purpose of today's vlog is like I say, it's just to share some love back to the UK. I just wanted to say a humongous thank you to everybody in the UK who's suddenly jumped on my bandwagon. I have been amazed by the response to me and my videos. It's quite humbling actually. It's definitely surprising. So we did the Silly Sausage Fest and like I say, I met quite a few people there. And I was genuinely astounded by how many people knew who I was. And a lot of the credit for that has to go to Spicy 110, who was pushing my agenda for the coming from Saudi Arabia. High five, mate. Thank you. But there's plenty of other people that I need to thank as well. I spoke to Red Brenner and Phil at the Silly Sausage Fest. Much love to them, and Chit the dog, who was, I'm sure everybody who was there will agree, was the star of the show. Loomies Motor Cafe and all the staff. Much love for them. And then other such nefarious characters as Mr. Fish, Bimble, Adsworld, Reno Mino, Panda. Fuck's sakes, I had a massive long list in my head of all the people that I met and wanted to say thank you to, and can I remember it now? Can I fuck? Probably British. V2M Vlogster and his epic beard, manly beard. Lamb Chop Rides. Bloody hell. Water. Way, this is fucking slippery.
That class is a river crossing.
There we go. We've had a Harley Davidson and a Royal Enfield. I've taken them off-road and they've now taken me through a river crossing. not an issue for me and my bike. And a big shout out to Purple Monkey, who, as well as a good chinwag with him at Silly Sausage Fest, also allowed me to share his van that he took to Odium for the ARD the next day. Much appreciated, mate, much appreciated to have some company with somebody who I vaguely knew, because I turn up to these things and I don't really know anybody unless I recognise someone from the previous one. Great to share some track space with you and some paddock space, most appreciated, bud. He also dragged my sorry ass down to Pool Bike Night, which again was a bloody good night out. From the Odium ARD day, huge thanks to Baron Von Grumble and Jojo for their company. Yes, I owe Baron many cups of tea after, for the second time, nearly smashing him up the arse. Cheers for being so cool about my lack of talent, bud, it is appreciated. And I also need to apologise to Purple Monkey, because I was supposed to go to Southampton Bike Night with him before I came back, but I spectacularly mugged him off by going over to the Isle of Wight instead. Which brings me nicely onto Smo and Badger. So much love for these two. Been in some difficult circumstances recently, what with coming back from their brilliant Atlanta trip and finding out that they've been made unemployed. That sucks, but they're both working hard and they're both trying to pull through it, and I've got so much love and support for Smo, especially as he took time out of his working routine, because he's trying to give YouTube, full-time YouTube, a go, and spent a couple of days just being a tour guide around the gorgeous Isle of Wight. So what does the future hold for me here in Saudi from a vlogging perspective? Now, I've got plenty of videos still to edit. By now the Ducati Panigale 959 test ride and the Triumph Thruxton R test ride should be up, so that's 4 bike test rides, joy rides, should be up so far. I've got one more to come, and I should have 2 or 3 vlogs that I've also recorded in the UK to come as well, so plenty of UK content for everybody to enjoy. Makes me a bit more relevant, and then it's back to the grind, I'm afraid. I've still got a few videos from before I came back to the UK to do from here in Saudi, so now that I've got all these nice new spangly followers, hi guys, I need to start showing you what I'm all about, what I get to play with on my doorstep. Just endless fucking desert, really. Mountains and desert. But it's something different, it's something you're not going to get in the UK. Oh, these boys ain't going to like this. So they're going to hold fire. Fucking hell, this is shit. Fucking hell. This is... No, there's no way they're going to go over this. No, there's no way these boys are going along that. So yeah, it's not a problem going across this sort of shit for me, because I've got a bike that's designed to handle it. But for those boys, they've got fucking no chance. A Harley Davidson and a Royal Enfield off-road on this sort of shit, no chance. So there we go, prime indication of what we've got to deal with in Saudi. And that's why I bought the Scrambler, because I can come down here and I can have a lot of fun on this sort of shit. So yeah, we do find a lot of, let's just go out and explore. We have a few trips like that. But hey, it's all new to us. So I've mentioned a few names from the Silly Sausage Fest of my time in the UK. There are many more people that I have met. If I haven't specifically mentioned you, I am extremely sorry. Unfortunately, I'm really crap with names. It's something I've realised as I'm getting a little bit older. But basically, my memory's shit. There is one gentleman who I can picture him in my face. I can see him clear as day. Lovely chap, was at Silly Sausage Fest taking photos. He was at Odium as well taking photos, and he was just a really genuinely nice bloke. Nice bubbly character. But unfortunately, I'm so sorry, bud. I cannot remember your name for the life of me. I'm so sorry. Oh, this looks vaguely interesting. Thank you for the love from the UK. Thank you for welcoming into your community as a valued member, even though I am very, very small in grand scheme of things. Hello and welcome to all of my new subscribers. Please feel free to bring a friend next time. Don't forget you can check me out on Facebook. I have a page on there, DME Vlogs, and you can chat to me on Twitter. That is my main social media account for contacting and just generally chatting shit to people in the UK, at Mr. Chip Murphy. Please come and send me some abuse on there and I will love you forever. Alright, so whilst we go retrace our steps and try and find a vaguely nice road that we can all enjoy, I shall leave it there and I shall simply say thank you very much and ma salama. I can't believe it. I also forgot to mention the Crazy Mook and the Rampant Rider. How could I possibly have forgotten those chaps? Crazy Mook, you are indeed as crazy as your name suggests because you let me ride your gorgeous Daytona 675 Special Edition. Rampant Rider, it was lovely to chat to you. I'm now following you on Twitter. Should already be following you on YouTube as well. Top pair of blokes. Much love to both of them. Thanks very much. Sorry I missed you out of my original list. Ciao for now. And Wolfie. Mustn't forget Wolfie. Awesome pics. Local lad to me. Top dollar.